What's up, guys? You're watching Boy TV, and we are back with another reaction. Today we'll be reacting to I'm Too Sexy original mix by Right Said Fred. This was suggested by a patron, so you know I had to check it out. I am not familiar with Right Said Fred. If you are a returning viewer to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel a ton. There are 100,000 of you guys that watch my videos and return to my videos, but over 85% of you guys are not subscribed. I know it can be easy to forget because my videos just pop up. I do the same thing sometimes. If this is your first time to the channel, I am new to the rock genre, exploring the mini classic rabbit holes, having a blast. If you want to join me on that journey, take a second to scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss a video when I post. It helps out the channel tremendously. And if you guys are interested in exclusive content or you want to ensure that I react to your suggestion, definitely consider checking out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. I have tons of reactions to classic songs. I got blocked here from YouTube, songs that I know you guys would enjoy. That being said, let's get right into this video.
I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, love's going to leave me. So sexy it hurts. And I am too sexy for Milan, too sexy for Milan, New York and Japan. And I am too sexy for your party, too sexy for your party. The way I'm disco dancing, I'm a model, you know what I mean. And I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk, on the catwalk. Yeah, I do my little turn on the catwalk. Sexy by far. And I'm too sexy for my hat, too sexy for my hat. What you think about that? I'm a model, you know what I mean. And I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk, on the catwalk. Yeah, I shake my little touch on the catwalk. My little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. Yeah, I shake my little touch on the catwalk. I'm too sexy for my cat, too sexy for my cat. For pussy cat. I am too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love. Love's going to leave me. And I'm too sexy for this song.
Man, this was a hilarious song from Right Said Fred. I've definitely heard this song referenced before. I think it was on like Shrek or something, and Drake and Future also sampled a bit of this song. This is my first time hearing the original though, and it's definitely a ton of fun. This song is like really simple, but it's like super catchy. This is definitely something that will get stuck in your head. I love the bass line on this song, and I love the horns as well. Really simple stuff, but it makes you want to dance, makes you want to get up and move around. The organ really added some life to this song, and I enjoyed the drums as well. The delivery of the vocals on this song was awesome. He really took his time and he kind of focused on that suave swagger kind of feel. He's really giving off that main character kind of energy, and I feel like this song has a great tempo for actual model walking. I wouldn't be surprised if it's being used on catwalks. I believe the patron that suggested this one told me it is satire, but even if it wasn't, I think it still works. I also enjoy how this song just cut off like abruptly. It stays consistent with the main character theme that, you know, when I stop talking, everything's done. Now let's check out the lyrics on this song. The intro goes, I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy sexy for my love, love's going to leave me. So I like how he's kind of flipping it here. He's saying I'm too sexy for love, that's why love's going to leave me, and not because I'm a bad person or because, you know, I'm too self-absorbed. Next verse he says, I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my shirt, so sexy it hurts. I'm too sexy for Milan, too sexy for Milan, New York and Japan, and I'm too sexy for your party, too sexy for your party, no way I'm disco dancing. So once again, just flaunting that pompous attitude. He's saying I'm too good for this stuff. I'm too good for New York, Milan, Japan. They don't meet my standard. They don't deserve to have my presence. The chorus goes, I'm a model, you know what I mean, and I do my little turn on the catwalk, yeah, on the catwalk, yeah, I do my little turn on the catwalk. So I guess this kind of gets to the crux of who he's talking about, models on the catwalk. Obviously they have to strut their stuff, they're trying to show off, you know, what they're wearing or their appearance, and a lot of models probably actually feel this way, and maybe he's met a few of them. People who are really consumed with themselves definitely give off this attitude, I'm too sexy for XYZ. And honestly, they may actually feel that way because, you know, there's a thing called pretty privilege, where people who are ranked higher in appearance get better treatment overall. Other people just kind of become enamored with them and just give them favorable treatment and are more likely to favor them in certain ways. So good looking people have to put in less effort to get a higher status. Last couple verses I'll just read together because it's all the same sentiment. He said, I'm too sexy for my car, too sexy for my car, too sexy by far, and I'm too sexy for my hat, too sexy for my hat, what you think about that? Then he says, I'm too sexy for my cat, too sexy for my cat, poor cat, too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, love's going to leave me. And then that last verse, probably one of my favorites, he said, and I'm too sexy for this song. So obviously nothing too complex, he's just too sexy for just more items, including his cat, which would be his pet. So he's gotten to a point in his ego where he thinks he's too good for the animal that he procured, which is funny because of how crazy it is as a concept. Man, this is a fun, catchy song. Great recommendation from you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll catch you guys on the flip.